We good?
We're recording.
We're ready.
We are on the internet and we're recording.
Sweet. We are on the internet.
Welcome to Fort Brewers. My name is Matt Becker, and as always, I'm joined by
John Holzer,
Jason Harris, and Greg Nickel.
And we've got some Magnify Brewing beers that we're doing on the show today.
Magnify.
The new hotness on the YouTubes.
Everyone had something for that.
Magnify.
But these were sent to us graciously by Caitlin and Alex Greene, and they're on the line with us. What's up? What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Hey.
So tell us a little bit about Magnify and like these. Like we went nuts for one of their beers before, right?
Yeah, we had sent you the cold side previously, and you guys were over the moon about it, which is funny because it was kind of like a throwaway, like, oh, we got this one, we'll just throw it in there with the rest of them. So this time we sent you all Magnify beers, and they do a lot of experimenting with like hop additions, like cryo, duplicate and powder, pellets, and cold side. So they're doing a lot of weird stuff. So we figured we send them over to you and see what you think.
Well, we really appreciate it. What's that?
Yeah, they just had their third anniversary. So a couple of the beers we sent you guys were just special releases that they made really small batches of. And yeah, I think there were a few of them in there that we sent you that were third anniversary brews. So
Cool.
Enjoy.
These look really cool too. I really like the visual style on the cans.
There's been some mixed reviews about Magnify in general on YouTube. From being like, these guys are awesome, to Darwin's beer reviews, like drain pouring one of their beers. And it was like started this whole thing because, you know, he's kind of a big beer reviewer on YouTube. So
is that what that is? I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah, he's an Asian dude. He just got his certified Cicerone certification. He's also a lawyer out of New York.
I mean, that must mean he's a big deal. Got that Cicerone.
That's right.
The Cicerone.
Well, hey, thanks for sending us these beers, you guys. Really appreciate it. Again,
No problem.
Can't wait to put them under the microscope.
I can't wait either.
Oh,
I said microscope.
Christ.
Get it, Magnify.
Oh, nice.
100x.
Deep cut, dude.
We're just piling them up. Thank you, guys.
Enjoy.
have a good day.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Brew the shit out of it.
Cheers.
Love it.
All right, so
I don't know.
where to start? Let's start with like the lowest ABV, which is
Third anniversary Imperial IPA will not be a good start.
So is that the Niner? Because I got one that's 8 right here.
Here's the second
We gotta
anniversary.
get a picture of all these cans
Oh,
together.
hey, actually, hey,
I
John.
do have one. It's on our Instagram
Oh, good.
page.
They kind of remind me of modern times. It's in not the
little
same,
bit.
but it's like kind of a similar, like different color, same simple design, but with different uses of color on the can. So it has a really cool aesthetic.
Actually, John, I think the one that we should start with also ties in well to some.
Oh,
I don't have the sound effects.
Mailbag.
That's pretty good.
That
That was
was
one of the better
That was
ones.
not good.
It was
all
one
right.
of the better
That was
ones.
not good.
Eat shit. The show's over.
I quit.
So we can start with the cryo me a river. Get it?
I get it.
So this is made with cryo hops, and we had a mailbag that had to do with cryo hops.
Joe Jim? G-I-M? Joe Gim?
Joe John.
Jimmy
Joe John.
Joe-
Your name is Joe John.
He wrote a real novel here. It says, "Can you guys do a show on cryo hops? Lupulin too."
There we go.
That's
It's
the end.
essentially
That's short and sweet.
There it is.
what is a cryo hop?
It
Is
was
it
like
a hop that like
cryo
screams?
hop show. Why not done?
It's like you pick it off the vine and it's like cryo hop.
No, so this is it's a proprietary hop product made by Yakima Chief Hop Union. And it says, developed by Yakima Chief Hop Union, Cryo Hops represents the most innovative technology in hop processing. It uses a proprietary cryogenic separation process, which preserves all components of each hop fraction.
a Yakima Chief sounds like a old timey cruiser motorcycle. Like, oh yeah, I'm riding around in my new Yakima Chief.
So it sounds like one that would be like protested eventually because of the name.
They have cool branding too, like their little hot bags that you can find in the homebrew shops. They look pretty cool.
Hot bag.
Oh man, you almost caught me. So cryo hops is the concentrated lupulin of whole leaf hops containing resins and aromatic oils. It's designed to provide intense hop flavor and aroma, enabling brewers to dose large quantities of hops without introducing astringent flavors or vegetative cone material. So
I mean,
essentially, it's like
freeze dry hop powder. Is that what it is?
It sounds like it, yeah.
They take the good parts of the hop and you don't have to deal with like the grassy,
Like,
earthy.
Take the
gonna
good
be able to-
energy of the hop, discard the bad.
I'm gonna go
hop
to a-
energy, block bad.
I'm gonna go to a plane museum and be like astronaut hops, and it'll just be this, a little bag of this.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Did someone
Exactly.
mention this? How like it looks? Is it actually powder when you
Yeah,
get it?
it looks like a pile
Yeah.
of
Oh,
green
there it is.
hop cocaine.
Kyle. and
Yeah,
Chad.
exactly. It looks like you would snort this stuff and say hello to my little beer. But no, that was,
Could
that was bad.
How much is this? Like, could we do that as a video?
Oh God.
That would be
Just
funny.
do like we'll
I'll
put in
laugh
the-
to someone else doing that.
We'll put in the voice effect of someone putting their face in it, and they come up with their face covered in hop dust.
I feel yeah.
You try to win the fucking trade.
So essentially that's what it is. And then there's a bunch of different kinds of hops that comes in this form. Cascade, Citra, Columbus. You cannot. HBC 366, Laurel, Mosaic, Palisade, Simcoe. So I don't know what varieties did they use in this one.
I like how they're all like super proprietary too. Like if on their website, it's all
Yeah,
like,
weirdly enough.
Citra R brand HBC 390.
Yeah, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different trademarks or the uses of the word brand. And it says nothing about what actual hop varieties are used on the can itself. But I can tell you, it smells great.
Yeah, it smells very fresh and very lupulin.
It does.
It smells very
and
lively.
heavy.
This smells more like a sea hop, though. I'm getting a little bit of that piney nose that is kind of absent from your modern, especially your cloudier, because this is kind of a hazy looking beer. It's not clear at all. It almost looks like a white,
Yeah, this is definitely in the juicy vein.
but it doesn't smell like the juicy hop. The nose
Yeah.
on it is a much more clear hop. Character.
Well, check it out. It was this was 80% cryo hops. They used Simcoe and Cascade cryo and the Whirlpool. Dry hopped it with Citra Mosaic and Simcoe cryo and Centennial hop hash and Giorillo pellets. I don't even know what hop hash is.
I don't know, but I want to smoke some, bro.
Yeah, it's like that's something you sprinkle on.
I
top
guarantee,
of your,
I
sprinkle on
guarantee I
top
could
of your
find
leaf.
that in Portland. So
I'm
I'll look
sure.
for some
I'm
hop hash
sure
for
you
you
could.
guys.
You're really good at that.
You should play. We should play the intro to the Marijuana by Sleep. That's like the best bong sound intro
Dude,
of a
I
song
was
I've
just
ever heard.
so I was in Portland at my hotel, and I was driving out, and this dude had like walked outside the hotel to smoke, but had like a 2-foot glass bong. He just sitting in the parking lot. Like, I'm like, fuck, man. I guess
Smoke 'em if you
you're
got 'em.
committed, dude.
Bro, you want to rip?
Difficult to travel light when you want to bring a bong with you.
right,
There's no
right.
like travel. I guess there is a travel size bong you could get, but they're very small, and I don't know if that makes any difference.
I don't
when
know.
you're smoking.
It always reminds me of the telescoping bong from the Cabin in the Woods.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing? Like,
It has to be.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? If there is any idea that has ever been like conceived of how to smoke marijuana out of anything, it exists.
Yeah.
It's like rule number 27 of the internet.
If you
know?
could have harnessed the energy put into various creative ways to smoke marijuana into any other productive thing, we could have like cured cancer.
we would have colonized the moon by now.
Right.
Truly. But
we would have a wizard-shaped colony on the moon.
it'd be a colony made entirely of vans. It's a van circle on the moon.
Put vans on the moon, man.
It's like Ready Player One with vans.
just stacked on top of one another.
Everybody's got their VR headset in the back.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yeah.
I saw speaking
Don't
of,
let out the vacuum, man.
I saw a photo of Sean Spicer, former speaker or press
Oh, God.
secretary.
Spicy himself.
He was doing an interview on Fox and Friends, but it was like it was a picture of him inside a van. It's a van made specifically for like you need to do an interview somewhere. Here's a space for you to do it. So it's all like soundproofed.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a light that shines down and a chair you sit in and the camera. It's dope. I was like, that's cool. I want that. Like,
That's actually
Four
pretty
Brewers
cool,
on the
yeah.
road.
yeah.
Right? So
I
how
wanted to
about
retweet
this?
it, but it was just like Sean Spicer. I'm
We'll
like,
park outside of beer festivals and be like, "Hey, you want to go to our van and do a quick interview?" We'll put rap music van on the side.
What's kind of cool about this beer, though, is how balanced it is for how hop forward.
Thank you for bringing it back to the beer,
Yeah.
Greg.
what do you get on the
balanced.
nose on this? I get kind of like a grapey
Honestly,
character.
I get Citra. This just smells like
Yeah.
like a Citra beer to me,
There's
which I really really like.
There's
There's
a
sweet
fruity
malt.
flavor to this. Like you were saying,
Fruity
grape
Pebbles
maybe
will
as there's like a very fruity character to the taste of this.
Yeah, with certain Citra beers, you get that like that fruit cup thing, you know, and that's what I get out of this. Is that
Fruit
like
cup.
that Mott's fruit cup kind
It
of
comes off kind of sharp to me too. It's a little, I don't know, on the bitter side.
The bitterness is a little brash. Yeah.
It's a good beer though. I just, I'm nitpicking it. That's all.
It may be that I think for as big as the hop character is, the body comes a little thin. So
Yeah.
the you're getting this big hop punch, but the beer's a little watery to back it up.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I could use some more volume.
And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it needs malt, but it just kind of feels like it's like hop water running down my palate.
It needs some fluff.
But
It does need fluff. It's like
I-
they need oats or more oats or something to it to. And you're right, not sweetness, not body necessarily, but just like a texture, like a smoother
Structure.
texture.
More structure.
There you go.
Yeah.
But overall, still solid.
pretty damn
Yeah,
good beer,
really
though.
great. Still really great.
It's really in a weird zone between like your classic sea hop beer and your modern kind of tropical hazy hop profile. It's in this weird line between both of those, and so
Yeah.
I think it's kind of an interesting experiment.
But aroma and flavor wise, I think it nails it.
Yeah, how he mentioned that the previous can he sent us over the moon. I opened up Lurching Towards the Moon because why not? It's a Imperial IPA. It's triple dry hopped. Doesn't say with what, but yeah.
Which one is it? Over the
Do we
This
got
is
some
Lurching Towards the Moon.
Do we got some topical ass Adams Family jokes for this one? Lurch, Black.
Nope.
Nah,
That joke is so fucking dated. It didn't even work in the room.
sorry,
It didn't even work with old Greg.
I tried.
Yeah, I don't know.
So this one is triple dry hopped. Wait, this is lurching towards the sun. Are we lurching towards the sun or the moon?
Moon.
The moon. Okay, my bad.
Wow, this is
Do we have lurching towards
Fluffy.
the sun also?
That's a good question. Do we?
no.
Dang.
There's no.
Dang.
We don't.
Ooh, Mosaic, Galaxy, and Ella.
Yes. Wow. So
Ella,
this is gonna be like your hazy hot profile. Period. Like,
I don't know about you guys, but I don't drink a lot of Imperial double IPAs these days.
nope.
not so much.
I do, but they're hazy.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's what they come in. Like, I think you find more double IPAs that are hazy than
That's
single
true.
IPAs. So, yeah, I drink a lot of
That's
double
what the
IPAs
Haze boys like.
because I'm
Has anyone
picking
done,
them up all the time from.
Has anyone done a beer called "I Just Met You" and this is hazy?
Oh
So
God,
call
someone.
me maybe. That's a good name. That's a really good name.
We're running out of beer names, so you know what? That name needs to be snapped up. You can have that one for free. Beer World.
There are 2 in the Untapped database.
They're homebrews, I bet.
Well, they always have. One is Alphabet Brewing Company
That's Google's brewery. Yeah.
Yeah.
in Mass.
Larry Page.
No,
is the
it's
head brewer.
Alphabet. Google is a subsidiary. Thank you very much. And the other is from Dark Sky Brewing Company.
Oh, those sound like real breweries.
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
I guess that
Snatch it up. man.
basic ass pun was already fucking taken.
There is no pun that isn't already taken. You know, you got to go
Especially
real
with a
obscure
hop
now.
thing.
Now you just have to like point at 3 words in the dictionary and hope they go together somehow.
Or do
So
like
true.
really cool post rock song title names like Evil Twin. I don't want to drink their beer, but I really love the names of their on their cans. It's it's like I don't know where this will take us, but I know that it is an IPA, both hoppy and strange. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's great. Just a whole sentence. Can I
beer-
get the IPA?
Yeah, exactly. It's like going to Little Caesars and they have this like a better version of their pizza that's called the Extra Most Bestest, and I'm just like, give me the $6 one. I'm not
care.
saying that out loud.
Can I get the Rudy Tooty
Those-
fresh and fruity?
Yeah, those words are never gonna give me that one.
Yeah.
You know.
You say rootin' tootin' Rasputin?
That's my favorite North Coast variant.
Rootin' Tootin' Rasputin.
He mixed various berry syrups into the Rootin' Tootin' Old Rasputin.
That sounds like a
North
If you went to
Coast.
Farrell's and had a beer float, that's what it'd be called.
If North Coast wants to collab with us,
We'll put some raspberry syrup, some blueberry syrup,
Boysenberry.
and it'd be the Rootin' Tootin' Old Rasputin.
So lurching towards the moon, you guys.
We will bring North Coast back into relevance with this fucking Rootin' Tootin' pastry stout.
See, then you have to have the barrel aged version.
The barrel aged version is just reduced into one of those like syrup containers that you pull the thumb back. It just pours like syrup in your glass.
It's the iced version, icebox version.
You know, I wonder how I'd probably be bitter as fuck. Actually, I was like, what would
Extraordinarily.
happen if you did just reduce a stout into syrup?
Oh,
and
I've
put
done
it
that,
on
and
ice
it's
cream?
horrible. It turns into like
it's got to be like
the most
acrid.
bitter,
Yeah.
Burnt,
Oh, God,
burnt,
it's
yeah.
gross. Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck.
If you
At least we
reduce it, do
tried.
it like 50%, nothing less than that. Once you go down to like syrup, it's like bleh. Maybe a pastry stout would probably reduce well.
Yeah, something with like next to no bitterness.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about this beer, Matt. We've said the name 4 times.
And we haven't actually talked about this
Smells
beer
like
yet.
a beer.
So essentially, this is Lurching Towards the Sun Imperial IPA, and they took the base recipe and
moon.
revamped it's same as
Oh.
the
It's
sun.
this is like a
Got it,
variant
got it.
of the
but
sun.
yeah,
Sorry.
but they decided to smile at the sun and lurch towards the moon.
Thank you.
And so yeah, Galaxy Mosaic and Ella, and it smells like it.
That was
got-
pretty
it's-
dank.
It's got the hop
Yep.
smear.
It's got a danky nose for sure.
I definitely get some booze on it too.
Hazy Bell, I
Yeah, we don't have the Hazy Bell.
Should always be on the table.
Right.
Here we go.
That was
It
the
has
worst
to be
bell.
wrong.
There it is.
Hazy Bell.
There's the hazy bell. So
We need more ridiculous props.
oh
Be the
god,
carrot top of beer podcast.
I've just been watching.
Football with a knife on it, like, oh, looks like OJ was here.
I'm watching Parks and Rec, and fucking their shock jocks, like the douche and all them. Oh my god, it's one of those like. I love the soundboard and everything, but I'm really glad that we keep it to a minimum.
They totally are like trying to, in a funny way, mock Howard Stern.
Oh, totally.
Because they've got a guy that never talks, but he does all this crazy weird shit, and you look at him and it's just like, what? Like he's Fred, basically, on Howard Stern. So, yeah.
This beer's great. What else do we have to? I mean,
It's danky. I think it's overall really good. I mean,
again, I feel like they are kind of between the hazy hop smear and the like classic, like bigger, like
the
classic
fluffier
hop profile. Like it is in the middle. It's not fully into that like soft hop smeared New Englandy style.
it's got a bitterness to it. I
Yeah.
like it a lot. This is like my ideal style of hazy IPA, and this is, I think, similar to Southern California hazy IPA. So,
Yeah, I agree. It's
monkish IPA.
yeah.
Also worth speaking to is that every so often listeners will send us some Jersey beer, and there's a lot of cool stuff there that I feel like kind of goes under the radar.
Yeah, the Jersey scene is like in general. We've had a lot of really great Jersey beer, and it's not like an area that you hear talked about as much as you should.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like I said, the double IPAs, and this one has a real strong bitterness to kind of back up that sweetness. But overall, there's some booziness that I just don't care for in that. It's just too much for
It
my
is
palate.
hot.
Yeah.
It's one where
It's pretty
A
warm.
full pint of it might be a little bit much,
It's a little bracing.
but
I don't really get that a lot, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was crazy boozy.
not crazy boozy. It's not
mean,
a
that's
triple
our-
IPA, which just they shouldn't do. Although I think we have one.
It's
here,
not noon
but-
yet. So.
We do. What about one of those anniversary beers
yeah,
that Caitlin
okay.
mentioned?
Oh,
So
we
we do
definitely have to do. What's the one in your hand, Greg?
The solid gold good times.
I think that's the one
Second anniversary.
that Darwin poured down the drain. Joe Senegalia from Joe's Arcade just did a beer review on that, but he had it super fresh, and I think it's going on about a month old now. And so he was thinking in his review that something, I forgot, I think he said it was astringent.
What was
Well,
the
I'm
name of it
confused
again?
that it's second anniversary, and we also have third anniversary. So I don't think this is very fresh.
I'm
maybe
guessing
they
I'm
rebrewed
guessing
it?
it was rebrewed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The other thing to note is like the top of the can is kind of bulging compared to the other ones, but I don't know.
Interesting.
So what's it called again?
Yeah, what's it called again?
Solid Gold, Good Times. DDH with Nelson's
The entire table starts vibrating.
I'm like,
Everyone starts tapping it. Yeah.
Click, click, click.
I didn't bring my computer.
Well, I got one if you need
I just
one.
go, Peter.
So
Let's talk to my watch.
you have a watch?
I do.
What'd you get?
It's a Fossil
dry hopped with an
smartwatch.
irresponsible
Okay.
amount of Nelson. Yes, put it in my mouth.
Yes, agreed. That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's a late hop Citra and double dry hopped with Nelson.
Nelson.
Which is amazing because I didn't even
Wanna
think
try it?
Nelson hops existed anymore.
I guess I'm going to crack it.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Didn't they
There
like?
it is.
I
Aren't they
believe
in my
using all
glass.
the brew like South African lagers?
Joe was thinking also
sorry.
the Nelson hops were doing something funky to it.
Well, Darwin gave this a 92 out of 100. So
Maybe it was a different beer I'm thinking about then.
Well, this
could have
smells
been. Well,
quite
I'm
nice.
glad to be trying this anyways.
What was the song that
I
Nelson
swear it was
did?
this beer.
Nelson the band. What was that song? The More Than Words. Is that Nelson? No,
what?
no,
No, that was
Extreme.
extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the song of the
Want
band
to
Nelson?
be... No, that's not them. I don't know any Nelson songs, I don't think.
I don't know either, man.
I just know that they had luscious long hair.
Yeah,
Spectacular
And they're
hair.
beautiful men.
Love and Affection. That was probably their one. Yeah.
Love and affection.
Oh crap! That was me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, this was rebrewed for their 3rd anniversary. They rebrewed the 2nd anniversary. For the
Real
3rd.
time follow-up, people. Just
Yeah.
got that from Caitlin.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Thanks, Caitlin.
LMAO.
Oh no, the Rock Me Dr. Vic is the one that he didn't like apparently,
Oh, okay.
which is not one that we have. So, oh my God, we're gonna have to drink this delicious one.
Can we start?
Damn.
Can we start doing like?
Whew.
When I hear Dr. Vic, I just hear Dr. Zayas. That's probably.
This smells like a bag of hops, dude.
This is hoppy. Oh, boy.
Ah, it smells super good.
Yes,
smells
baby.
amazing.
Oh, I haven't had a Nelson beer in forever. God
Right?
damn it, so good.
This
You
smells
get the
like
gooseberry.
straight up Nelson, dude.
Oh, so much gooseberry. I love
All
it.
the gooseberries.
Gooseberry.
Ever since, didn't like Green Flash burn down a Nelson farm because they thought it'd make the hops grow faster, and then it turned out that there's just one in many bad decisions they made.
I was gonna say the only thing they burned down was themselves.
They're like, I heard if you burn the farm down, it grows back twice as strong. And they're like, now we're ruined. And they're like, no.
I was kind of getting down on the SD Beer Talk guys for like starting this fuck Hinkley hashtag because I
Yeah.
thought it was too like knee jerk, but turns out everyone in San Diego agrees with them.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
No one likes Mike Hinkley in San Diego anymore.
He's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Turns out.
And it's only not because he destroyed Green Flash; it's because he ruined Alpine.
Right.
Like they took
Yeah.
Alpine and they just shit on it. You
Well,
know?
if you go back, we did a show where Jason was in San Diego and he bought fresh stuff from Alpine.
Yep.
I drove
and
around so much.
And we did
Yep.
go back to that show. Like, it's so quintessential about like how important that was. And I don't think
Well,
that
if
Green
you-
Flash ever really dialed it in.
You should, and listeners, if you don't know SD Beer Talk, they're kind of like us. They're a little more brash, little more longer of an episode, like format.
More brash. How much did they talk about dicks?
They say
Like-
fuck a lot,
Oh.
but whatever. But they had, oh god, dude from Alpine,
Pat McElhaney.
yeah. They had him on the show, and
You're right over there.
long story
dying.
short, basically, Green Flash at the end was trying to do their best to keep people from drinking real Alpine compared to Green Flash Alpine because it was only hurting them. And if you remember our show, Mike Hinkley responded, like because it was posted, we posted it to the Full Pint. He responded to that. If you remember correctly,
I don't remember
I
that.
do.
Yeah, he
it was
totally
like
responded.
kind of vague, but it was kind of like, yeah.
He said we're
well,
working on our processes basically to
Yeah,
make it better.
basically.
Oh.
But like Pat basically said, no, they were on, like their mission was do not let people taste these beers side by side because we're Green Flash and we own you now, and you can do your beer, but we're not going to distribute your kegs.
honestly,
Wow.
it wasn't long after we did that show that you could no longer do that, right?
Yeah.
Like they stopped doing the side by they stopped doing the same
Nelson
beers.
Duet.
They basically were like, yeah, the Green Flash Alpine beers. They
They
were
were-
serving their kegs of that at the actual Alpine location. It
And
was
then-
like you guys brew other shit if you
There
want.
were bars that would, it was the asterisk. They'd put an asterisk on Alpine if it was
really?
Green Flash. Just
No shit.
And that pissed off Green Flash too.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
good to know, though.
Well,
But yeah, from a beer
wanna
drinker's
know.
perspective, of course. But from Green Flash's perspective, you know,
Transparency is everything.
they don't
man.
want you to know because they can't perfect the recipe. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
They never really did.
Never
I mean,
did.
Windows
Yeah.
Up was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what everyone says about the Green Flash Alpine beers. Yeah, they're pretty good,
yeah.
but they're not Alpine.
Yeah.
People on the East
They're
Coast
not
that got
mind-blowing.
Alpine were like, "This is Alpine." Oh,
Going
all right.
going back to Magnify real quick. This is easily the best one so far.
Yeah,
it
this
has
one's really strong.
it has like that a fluffier mouthfeel to it. It's got like this those Nelsons. They're so bright.
Do you
know
get
what
any
I mean?
astringency from it? I don't get any astringency
Nope.
from it.
Not at all.
I always get orange, like an orangey flavor out of Nelson hops that everyone else is like, I don't get it.
Really,
I usually get the diesel thing,
Yeah.
like diesel fuel sort of thing.
Almost like
is more
the
fruity.
orange, like the orange little candies, you know, those little like jelly candies that were like an orange slice covered in sugar.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
I get a little bit of that flavor.
yeah.
Those are good.
Not like a real orange.
I get I just get like really really bright tropical fruit. You know, it's not like like your pineapple gooseberry like really like electric. Just oh my god, it's so good.
Let's get that diesel thing.
Yeah.
And on the finish, there's some earthiness too. It kind of finishes
It-
like not super clean. It's kind of got some earthy.
Yeah, it has like an herbaceousness to-
almost?
Yeah, kind of like
wet hay?
like grass hay.
Uh-huh.
Almost like I almost get like the grassiness that you get out of like Sauvignon Blanc, you know?
Yeah.
Like that same kind of like herbal thing and really good ones. Not the pepper thing, but
This is great though.
it's really good.
I mean, yeah, all things considered, Imperial IPA.
Actually, I kind of
Um,
do get a little bit of a little dash of almost green pepper.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's kind of astringent on the finish as well, but not anything gross.
So apparently if we go to New Jersey, we have to go to Magnify.
What is astringency for you guys?
You feel it on your tongue dries up really fast and it sticks to like the surfaces in your mouth.
I always get astringency on like the front and like the middle of my tongue.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If I get like a bittering sensation in those parts of my tongue, I always associate that with astringency and not bitterness.
Okay,
You can lick your gums and it just feels dry and like sandpapery.
really?
My gums are nice and smooth.
Yeah, so are mine.
And everyone's sitting here like,
We're just sitting here licking our teeth.
All right, gentlemen.
I
we
just
have
dip my finger in a baggie of powder and I'm rubbing
I
it.
thoroughly enjoyed the beer before this, but this beer is really, really good too. It's just
Yeah.
this beer has like an impact beer. Like
for real.
it's hops.
So they sent us 6 beers. John, I think we're gonna keep a couple for your YouTube quickies, yeah.
Yep.
So for the last one, why don't we do the 3rd anniversary IPA as well?
There's 2 of them.
There's one's
Oh,
an
no.
imperial. Yeah, one's an imperial stout.
You want to do the stout or
There's a
IPA?
stout?
Yeah,
man.
there is a
What?
stout. Do you
It's
want to?
called Born Day.
Yeah, I want to do a stout on the
want-
show
It's
right
got
now. Yeah.
It's got a.
but I wanna try
piece of
the
cake
IPA.
on it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's vote. Stout.
Stout.
Fuck.
This does not work with 4 people.
That's 2 hands.
All right, we'll just drink half
All
of,
right, you know
half
what?
of
Let's,
each.
we're drinking IPA. Let's just do the IPA.
IPA. Okay. The 3rd anniversary.
We'll just
Imperial.
drink half of each, and then
IPA.
you can have the other half for
Then we'll blend.
Film a
We'll
video
blend it.
real quick.
Did you ever notice that New Jersey has like a little udder on the bottom?
That's what because
That's utter nonsense.
Doesn't Louisiana have that? That's why I thought it was Louisiana because it has like
I
that
think
little
they both
dongle.
do. It's weird.
Dongle.
The
It's kind of
dangle.
dongle. I just want to like go up to it.
I don't
and
know
suck on it.
which I prefer, dongle or udder. As far as the description, I know which one I prefer in real life.
Yeah, I was just at Stereo Brewing.
What?
I was listening to a stand-up comedian talking about how the first guy who had milk was like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
He's like, hear me out.
It's still weird, by the way.
Oh my god.
Like you're drinking something that came from the tit of a cow. That's not normal. Like you shouldn't drink milk. It's not bad
but
for
it's
you.
good for the baby cows. Why not? Anyway,
Why did
So-
I put a nipple on that for you?
So this 3rd anniversary IPA here.
what's the ABV?
9%.
9.
Number
9.
Number 9. Number 9. This is an IPA Imperial / double style.
What's the name of this beer again?
3 in Roman numerals.
Oh,
This beer is
Great.
brewed with. Okay, so check this out. This beer is brewed with Citra powder, Topaz and El Dorado in the whirlpool, and is 4 times dry hopped with Galaxy, Citralupulin powder and pellets, Amarillo, and Eldorado. Yowza.
Jesus.
Amarillo.
I mean,
Amarillo.
it's almost a
Amarillo.
bit much, you know.
I can really
It's
get
like-
all of those hops. And
Hey, guys,
I
maybe
can't.
less
the-
hops.
Yeah, no, I don't get. I don't get all.
I mean, the first beer with like the cryo hops and the hop hash and whatever. Do you need all that? Like, it's just gonna kind of blend together, and is it worth it to do all
That's
that?
pretty good.
I mean,
Maybe it's like one of those things where they
dry hopped with some hop hash and some Labrador.
go. Let's brew our anniversary beer and see what's in the walk-in, and they're like, we've got whatever pounds of this,
Yeah,
whatever
we've
pounds of
got
that.
a crazy collection of all
Just
this stuff.
fucking throw it in, Bob. All right, bro. Like, well, they're in Jersey. They probably. Have some sort of Jersey accent.
I opened up the walk-in. We had some Citra powder, some Topaz, some other
Labrador.
stuff.
All right,
Some
so-
Labrador.
this comes off to me like one of those like white cake IPAs, hazy IPAs.
The nose on it, I love.
Yeah, it
I
smells
agree.
really
Nice and
good.
fresh.
Wow.
It's
This is the smear.
This smells like being in a cold room of hops. It smells cold.
I know. It's like when I say it smells soft.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? No,
smells soft.
like if you've ever been in like a refrigerator full of hop containers, it smells like that. Like you're in a refrigerated room. Like Sierra Nevada has a
their
refrigerated
hop room
room
is
with
amazing.
bins full of hop leaves. This is what this smells like.
So it smells good. The flavor is good, but boy, howdy, does it kick back.
It's like,
Oof. Yeah,
like if I were to light my breath as I was exhaling, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it would flame.
that kicks you right in the back of the tongue.
Oh God.
Wow.
I will say though, this beer
Ooh, that-
reminds me.
My tongue is so dry right now.
It's hot.
I don't know. The heat's not hitting me as bad. Like for me, I feel like
Wow.
this is the concept of the cryo beer, but it's executed a little better. The beer's got a little bit more texture to it.
It certainly has
It is
texture.
hot.
I'm
It is a little
saying-
hot, being 9%.
I think it's
but-
more dry for me
bitterness.
than hot. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah?
fucking dry.
Yeah, it's dry. It's real bitter.
It's not thin. Is what the problem with the cryo beer was, right?
True.
Is that it was just watery. Where this one, it does have like a texture. Man, I don't know. I'm liking this one a lot more than you guys. I guess.
Oh,
I'll drink yours.
okay.
Yeah, this one's this one's hitting me in the back of the throat a little more than I would like.
That's what she said.
Bam! Fuck you, SD beer guys or whatever. We'll get raunchy.
You are fucking awesome. This is so fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. That's his
Totally.
favorite adjective. Fucking
That's how I
awesome.
talk in real life.
Fuck yeah.
Actually,
Same.
I talk exactly the same on the
And everyone
shows
makes
I
fun of
do
him
it.
for it, so it's not like I'm busting his balls.
Yeah, for sure. I like those guys.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, they're good peeps.
Forgot to bring you that hat. Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
darn.
the Feinsteiner hat.
With the
Yeah.
bottle opener and the brim.
Oh yeah. Gonna use
Jesus
that all the time.
Christ.
I'm not a brimmed hat type. You know, I prefer hats that are more like giant socks.
I got a cool knit cap from Superstition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys on
Foreshadowing.
Oh shit! Wah wah wah!
on the burp. Wow. Ooh. It was like all those hops just came to life in my stomach, intermingled with each other, and formed like a just a big hop fart as it went
It
up
does
through
feel as though
You know, it's a burp if it comes out your mouth.
yeah, but
It does feel
hop
as
fart
though a
sounded more
forest
funny.
fire of hops has moved across my palate, but
It is jumped from tooth to tooth.
but I mean that in a good way.
forest fire of hops.
A forest fire of hops. This beer, it is definitely pretty intense, but I feel like this is going for what a lot of the triple IPAs go for, and it pulls it off better. It doesn't have that cloying fucking sweetness. I don't know. Not to me.
I think you're, for me, it's kind of exchanging one flaw for another. I'm just
Maybe.
It's
I mean,
it's just too much.
Big alcohol IPAs are always inherently flawed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
by,
true.
Like by design, it's like that's too much alcohol for the style.
Yeah, that is kind of just a thing that happens.
It's like making a 9% lager of any type. It's just like, look, we know it's gonna be kind of fucked up, but like, you know, like let's see what you can do
Right.
given your limitations.
Oh my god, Black Cock Brewing in Orange, which is an actual brewery.
They actually called themselves that.
I
They have
Googled
an
that at work.
8% lager, and it's called like El Chingon or something like that. Oh, dude.
Man,
Oh man.
fuck that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Talk about the type of people that should least be have that power in their hands.
Yeah, they're down the street from Greene Chic, which is named after a bird, and they're Black Cock, which is also named after a big penis.
Yeah.
So dumb.
On that note,
I asked my wife what she wanted to call the brewery, and here we go.
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
So, Caitlin and Alex,
Black Cock.
thank you again for sending us beers again. These were awesome, and boy, howdy, was that solid gold good.
I will say, even we kind of picked apart some of these beers a little bit, but I think if this was a brewery local here, this would be considered like top tier as far as IPA goes.
Definitely,
yeah,
for sure.
They remind
agree.
me of Electric Brewing's beers, sort of.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
a very good way to put it.
Totally.
Yeah, because I think what Greg's alluding to is like you've got Monkish and you've got other breweries, and then like Electric is kind of floating in this space where they make really good beer, but no one
They're under the radar.
knows about it
Yeah.
unless you're like in Murrieta or Temecula or in the IE, basically.
But I mean, they all have common theme is like most of them are hazy, but they don't have any like other malts generally.
Electric kind of fell into that too. Because they have a lot of like different styles on tap, and like I don't think they
that's true.
aim to be a hazy.
But their can releases are all
Well, yeah. Well, they're just, capitalizing on it.
Yeah,
which
for sure.
I would do the same
pays
thing.
the bills,
That's
keeps
what
the
people buy.
electricity on.
But they need electricity because they have an electric brewery.
Exactly.
It's very important to
Can't
them.
brew, the electricity's out. But
God, could you imagine the power going out in the middle of a brew day? Well, actually, that would suck for a lot of reasons.
buy
anyways.
a generator.
Yeah. Thank you, Caitlin and Alex, again. If you want to find Four Brewers online, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Find all that info on fourbrewers.com. You can go to fourbrewers.com/live if you want to hang out with us while we're taping the show. Go to fourbrewers.com/YouTube to see all of our fun video content. We had so many rhymes from our last session, and I forgot all of them.
Icky dicky.
Icky Dicky?
I don't know.
A rootin' tootin'.
Old Rasputin.
Rootin' Tootin' Old Rasputin video content.
And hey, we're also on Twitch.
And we are on Twitch currently.
We're streaming on Twitch, and it's working out great because I don't know.
Is
every
anyone
time,
watching it?
720.
This is like back end, like geeky technical crap. It is such a pain in the ass to stream on YouTube.
No doubt.
And I got it done. Like I figured it out. I upgraded the computer. I got everything done. And then they they processed the live stream, and the audio and the fucking video were off.
What?
I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
that's-
Twitch, you get it. It looks great while you're streaming, and then when you're done, it's instantly available. The only downside is you can't download it. Which, whatever. I get to record it though,
You can make clips and share the clips and shit.
and upload the recording to. You can. But with the new setup, I can just record it and then upload that
Yeah.
to YouTube. I'm just saying, YouTube is such a pain in the ass. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they want to like break into the gaming scene.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, no. So, where can they find us on Twitch?
Wow,
Such
that
as
stream looks-
twitch.com/4brewers.
That stream does look really good.
Twitch.tv/4brewers.
Got it. So twitch.tv/4
Brewers.
brewers.
Yeah.
Sweet.
4.
Four brewers.
Oh God, Greg.
4.
Greg
Wait
was
for it.
Greg was
Wait for it.
Greg was tickling the clit.
Greg's dangling.
Greg was
That's my New
playing
Jersey
playing
dongle.
with his dongle. the New Jersey dongle. That's the name of that move. Go to patreon.com/4brewers if you want to donate to the show. Go to your favorite podcast client or Apple iTunes or whatever and give us a 5-star rating. And I
Just search
lost
Google
it.
for Four
yeah,
Brewers
just search,
and,
yeah, exactly.
Do that.
Brew the shit out of it.
Well, you search Google, you get like the baseball
Brew the
team,
shit out of it.
the Brewers.
Brew it.
So
Yeah, brew it.
And only just 4 of them.
Brew it in the butt.
I get notifications from Google like people are searching for you. Like really? No, they're not. Like it's for the Brewers.
They're searching for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah. Like,
Brew- Hey, Milwaukee Brewers, brew the shit out of it.
yeah.
That's just going to be the theme for the Milwaukee Brewers now.
Optimize our SEO with Milwaukee.